The Andrew Hill Falcons charging the field, ready to take on the Mount Pleasant Cardinals for the league championship. Early first quarter, Ethan Hernandez hands the ball to Noah Cruz, who speeds through the defense on his way to a 62-yard touchdown run. It's 7-0 Mount Pleasant. Mid-first quarter, Cruz is handed the ball again, and he makes a cut through the defense and turns on the Jets, leaving defenders in the dust. A 68-yard touchdown run, 14-6 Mount Pleasant leads it. Still in the first quarter, and it's Cruz again for a 10-yard touchdown. His third touchdown of the quarter, part of a 4-touchdown game for Cruz. But with seconds left in the half, Hernandez scrambling around in the pocket, firing an 18-yard touchdown pass to Marco Herrera, and Mount Pleasant goes on to win it 40-18. The Cardinals, the West Valley League champions. Check out that stat line for Cruz.
Right center, these are your players of the week. Coming at you, Cal High Sports.
Running out the South Bay, senior Noah Cruz. Even if the lineman trying, yeah, he snooze, he lose. They took down the Falcons 40-18. Scored 4 times, a lean, touchdown machine. 333 yards, man, he's in the zone. He carried the Cardinals and brought the trophy home. Mr. Cruz is going MVP for sure. Watch it for number 2. If you blink, it's just a blur.
Aiming on the beat.
My name is Noah Cruz. I was born April 13, 2001 in Bronx, New York. I grew there. I lived there for 3 months, and after that I moved to Puerto Rico, and I grew up in Puerto Rico. all my older brothers were all athletes, and we all played different sports. I have 4 older brothers and 4 younger sisters. So my brothers, they were Matthew, Joseph, Timothy, Isaiah, and 2 of them played basketball, 2 of them played baseball like I did, but only one of them was actually serious about baseball. Timothy was my idol, really, growing up, because of how determined he was to just succeed in anything and everything he did. His focus on baseball was incredible, and me being the youngest brother, like, he was always that one person that I looked up to and that one person that I wanted to be like when I was older. And he really paved the path for what I needed to do if I wanted to succeed and if I wanted to get to the next level. Then one day my godmother comes around and she's like, "Hey, I found a football team." And I never knew what football really was. Like, I always thought it was like some sport for people who, like, I don't know, who aren't strong and, like, who aren't tough. I believe that baseball is a really manly sport. But my first time going to the football field, I realized that it's a lot harder than baseball. A lot harder than baseball. My first practice, it was crazy. I realized that I wasn't the fastest person on the island. Like, people were way faster than me, way bigger than me, way stronger than me. So I was like, wow, like, this is somewhere where I can really, like, work hard if I want to be the best, and like, I really have to give it all I have if I really want to be the best. My first time with actual pads on, we did a hitting drill. We did Oklahoma's, and I hit someone so hard where I, like, fractured their ankle. And so once I did that, I was like, man, this sport's dangerous. But, like, just the feeling of hitting somebody, like, I really enjoyed it a lot. And so, yeah, like, I just fell in love with it, and, like, that became what it was for me. Life wasn't always, like, green pastures, smooth waters, So, yeah, going through elementary and beginning of high school, life was pretty hard. Being that the only person that worked at home was my father, and like, we'd worry about paying the bills all the time. At a very young age, like, I had to stop, take a step back, and really think about what I could do to help my family. Shit. We struggled a lot financially. There was a lot of issues at home. At a very young age, I had to learn to become independent, and everything was it was pretty hard. Yeah.
different because he has something that we can't coach. He has something called game speed. He might not be the fastest guy from a 40-yard dash standpoint, but when you give him the ball in his hands, he has a second gear, another level that he takes it to, and that's why he's a very special football player. Noah's been a great help to the team because he gave us some combination of speed and power. He's been a great addition because it was that one component that we were missing. When I first saw him, he passes the eye test, he's got the height, he's got the look, he's got the frame, and then when we saw him on the field, he was better than I imagined. You know, it's really difficult to say, what a player can do because to be quite honest, we haven't had that caliber of football player here at Mount Pleasant High School. So I'm doing my best to get him some exposure, but the grand scheme of things, it's really difficult to see what that next level is because when you watch college football, it's a whole new level. It's almost being a pro athlete, but he's got the tools. Whether he works the more he works during the off season, if he gets with a good system, a good program, I think he can excel at the next level. Yeah, I think he's a great leader. He has got a dual purpose. I think he leads by example, and also when he speaks, people listen because of he's such a dynamic player.
Noah Cruz?
Yeah.
Phenomenally, he has his leadership, his athleticism, of course, but his football IQ. I mean, I believe, in my opinion, he's a total package of what you're looking for. And for him to come in as late as he did, not having any previous MP football experience, coming straight off from the island of Puerto Rico, he's done phenomenal. I think he's been a great addition to this football program. He's coachable. He's a hard worker. He just does what the coaches ask him to do. I think he's a good teammate. I think he leads by example. So I think there's a lot of intangibles that he possesses that I think every four-year school is looking for. With the athleticism, the intellect, he's a good student. He had no character issues, nothing like that. So he's very consistent at what he does and how he does it. The NCAA, some Division I program. That's where he belongs. That's where he should be. So I know he's got a tremendous upside, which means he's just getting started. I think if he can be a part of a year-round strength conditioning program to add to what he really has, and I think he has a lot of untapped physical tools. He's only going to get faster. He's only going to get stronger. He's only put on some good weight, and he's only going to get better at his position. And especially now, if he gets a position coach, he's going to become an expert in his field as far as technique, leverage, timing, understanding tendencies, play calling, and putting himself in the best position to be successful.
So in case a lot of you, like, I don't think anybody really knows, this is my first time ever playing high school football, ever. Came from Puerto Rico after the hurricane. Honestly, I never thought I was gonna make it this far. Never did. I thought I was gonna end up another statistic, dead on the streets of Puerto Rico somewhere. Never thought I was gonna be here. Of course, I was good at Puerto Rico, whatever though. Chance to go to IMG and all these big schools. Honestly, bruh, I would have never preferred to go there over coming here. You guys have taught me so much more than I could possibly teach you. You know, like, every day with you guys is a grind. We have fun, but in the end, we ball out. Every day, that's what matters. You know, so you guys seniors, bruh, a lot of time playing, but hey, your heads up. There's some chance in the future, you know. And you guys, bruh, just keep balling out. Just keep balling out. Next season, another chance. Just give it all you got. Guarantee if you guys work harder than anybody else out there, if you're hungrier than anybody else out there, they're gonna stop you. They're gonna stop you. I mean, bro, look at the size of this sophomore right here. That's a big motherfucker. He's a sophomore, bro. That's a big motherfucker. You know, but that's all you guys got. Alright? Never forget you guys. Last thing in high school. Fun memory.